I think the microphone was off. Welcome everyone, and please read the disclosure before we start. We strongly recommend to stay on the sim as long as needed and try to get as much as you can education. We're not your financial advisor. Whatever you do or you want to follow any of those automated signals, you are at your own risk. This is not a trading room. We're not your financial advisor. Today, beautiful run early this morning, European hours, and we started the auto trades at 9:30, and we will start cover what's going on the precision auto trade. We are already, most of them has closed positions today. We still have the TI7 on a run, and we have a NASDAQ trade, and we will cover how to manage auto trades, and we will try to understand what's going on in the market while we are auto trading to see how we can maximize our profit on an auto trade. We don't just turn our brain off and everything should be fine. To cover before we start the precision auto trade on the ES, all of them are closed. Let me show you. The precision auto trade is extremely easy to manage, and it is very efficient, and it is really recommended for a new trader. We started exactly all of them at 9:39, and took the first trade and the second trade, and it is done on the auto trade. I'm gonna show this one here, the 25-second, and this is the 10-second. 9:38 started, one trade, 1500. Let me show you another chart. This one here is 30-second. 9:38 started, done by 9:50, 1500. Another one today on the precision auto trade. The YM started at 9:30. It was done, daily target 1000, and it is finished. We have the precision auto trade on a different time frame, and this one here is a bigger time frame, and that's why it has not closed the trade, because it's on a 9 range and is already 1600. So on the 9 range, it's not going to be like the 25-second nice and easy. Is gonna go after a big trend. That's why the trade is still on. On the precision auto trade, again, we just have a fired signal on the gold, and it's kicking butts as well. So this is really the precision auto trade. For a guy is struggling, the precision auto trade have reversal, and reverse take the trade on a reversal, and take the trade on trading with the trend, and then it's an extremely effective auto trade. On the TI7, it has a 10 different auto trade, and now we are about to close. Now it is exactly 10:06, and it is, for somebody who's been following us, I've been using the same time frame on the TI7 is a 520, and I'm using also the 3 minutes is already hit the $1,000 target, and there is still $1,400 out, and this $1,400 plus the 1,100, so we have across the 2,000 on it. For somehow to our traders, the 520 NASDAQ on the TI7 is just perfect. On the precision auto trade, because it's a different entry, different auto trade, totally different auto trade, and this one here is a very consistent on the 590 ticks. Somehow, when you have an auto trade, you cannot use the 590 ticks on this one here and you cannot use the 520 on this one, because when you are optimizing this, and when those two together, the entry can be perfect on a certain level, and those two charts are very consistent for the Nasdaq traders. The benefits on this between the higher time frame 590 and 520, it is ironing all the noises in the market, and can avoid a lot of a small chop market. The benefits with when you are using a smaller time frame, as an example, we are using 25 second, or we are using this one here 230 ticks, forget it, or if we are using 10 second. The benefits on that is when the market is not moving and the market is flat, and you are using a smaller time frame, the possibility you're gonna aim at your target much faster than a higher time frame. Auto trading is balanced. It's like when you are on a bicycle, you cannot lift to the left too much or to the right too much. So auto trading is balanced. Let's say if we are on the TI7, there is 10 different entry and 10 different filters. If you use a lot of filters, you're gonna be missing when the market spikes, like this entry here. And if you don't use any filter and the market is flat, you can get hammered with a sideways trade. So auto trading is balanced. It's always balanced. It's not just P&L. So you always have to measure what size account you have, how much you can risk a day, how many contracts, how realistic you are on your daily trading. Let's say, it's so sad because they think auto trade, you just turn it on and you just goof off somewhere playing golf. And the reality is not. Like on Monday, I prefer to auto trade 25 seconds or 10 seconds on Monday. And I will lower my targets on Mondays. On Thursday and Fridays, I want some bigger, wider trade, maybe swing trading, trying to catch a trade, and in the same time trying to avoid volatility in the market. So auto trading, it is balance, and it's not just a wash machine, you turn it on and off. It is mechanical, automated trading, supposed to generate money, and you have to manage how to generate this money. So it's not just a wash machine, and or a printer can print money for you. It is balance. It is knowledge, and one of the greatest things about auto trades is that we can take these motions away from us, and the entries, the way the auto trades can take, you and I probably would never be able to take it. It's a beautiful thing. It's like a pretty woman. It can be beautiful, and then there is the other side. It could be nightmare, witch. So on an auto trade, they are beautiful to take the motions away and to be stress free with the entry and the exit, but you still have to manage it and balance it. And let's say, since after the holiday until now, when the summer holiday, I have not done that. I never had time. The problem is we are very much short on time. There is only 12, 14 hours a day we can work on. But as an example, I have this one here very consistent for now over 2 months, the 590 takes. It is time to sit down and adjust it. You know, by adjusting it, I'm gonna make it going, let's say, for 10 ticks plus or minus, and readjust the entry on it. You know, and then we'll shine again. So the auto trade, when you have a template, you gotta maintain it, and I have not maintained it for over 2 months, and this is because of me. We were on a holiday, come back, it was a lot of work, a lot of support, a lot of things, a lot of new clients, so I haven't had time to do this. But what you can do, you can adjust it on a weekly basis, plus minus 10 ticks. So this week it could be 590, the next week will be 580. Adjust the entry a little bit, plus minus 0.1, and then this way you can keep it in a shape, because the ES or a NASDAQ, when across the 10 days moving average, is one attitude, and then when it crossed the 50 days moving average, it's about time to start lifting your template and polish it again. And then when it crossed the 200 moving day average, also it is you need to do the maintenance on the auto trade and tweak it a little bit. Tweaking that auto trade takes you 2 days to learn. It's not a career. It's not a lifetime. And I think I'm gonna go on Monday, and I want to recover again the precision auto trade, and I want to cover also the scalper. The scalper is a very friendly use. Also is very good for beginners. This is the scalper. Is a total different auto trade. Started exactly at 9:38. This is where I start all my system, and to show the traders that if you start at 9:30, what happened, and I nailed the 1200. So this is another animal auto trader, but I like the precision auto trade because it's simple, powerful, consistent. I have no idea on Monday if it's gonna make a banana or $100. I have no idea. Nobody knows what happened in the market. But I know it is very consistent. That's what I know. And I know it's powerful auto trade, yet it's very simple to use, you know. And so I think I'm gonna re-insist on our traders to use. It's actually the latest auto trade we have sent out maybe a couple months ago. So I'm gonna go back and I want to make sure every member we have kick ass with this one here. I like it. I'm very pleased with it. Very consistent, very powerful, and it can be really something else. So when you have 14 auto trades in your package, does not mean you need to turn on the 14 auto trades. You can start with this one here at the beginning, or you can start here at the beginning, and then you can start expanding yourself or upgrade yourself to this one here, you know. And this one here is a total different animal. So my best offer for somebody is new to start here. If he's totally out of it, he can start here. I mean, if the guy, and then he is at the mercy of this market, you know. I mean, this is a scalping, can be used on a smaller time frame. If the guy doesn't want to do anything, that's his problem. It's not mine. Not responsible for him. But then he can turn on a micro account on it. He can use ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, whatever it takes him. He can put a micro account in there and call it off. If the market moving, he makes money. The market don't move, he's not going to make money. On this one here, it is, if you spend a couple days on it, on optimization, try to work out with it, test it for a week, not those replay. I don't like the replay. There is a lot of details are missing on the replay. If you look at your database with NinjaTrader, they come in a snapshot. You're only paying $15, $20 a month for your data. In our old days, in the late 80s, early 90s, we were paying I was paying $600 for the data from an e-signal. Back then, in early 90s, the $600, you feed a family in Texas with it. My house payment with a two-story house in Dallas with a swimming pool, it was my payments that were $550 a month on my house payments. So back then we were paying $600 more. It was more expensive than my house payment on the data. So and that early 90s, so that was a lot of money back then. I mean, $600, that were what, maybe now it's like $6,000. I don't know. So on your $15 and $20 you are paying right now, I don't want to go and start open documents and everything, but if you go to your document file and you go to NinjaTrader and then you go to your database, and if you look at your database, it's a snapshot. There is some healthy ones and there is some are not healthy. I need to I don't want to do that. I don't want to start open flashing my computer on a YouTube, but this is where so this is where the replay I don't like. So what I like you to do after you do your optimization, I want you to test it on a sim. And the way you test after you do your optimization, you put reasonable daily target, and then let's say you want to take 2 contracts, $500 as an example. One of the biggest mistakes traders do, he put 1 contract and he wants $1,000 a day on 1 contract ES. This is not acceptable. Why is not acceptable? Because let's say today the market right now in this condition here as we see, the market dropped, it came in, today is a Friday, came into target 1. You see target 1? This is an institutional number. Profit taken on an institutional number right there. There is no long. There is an institutional number right there and profit taken on the institutional number, and there is a little pullback on the ES, that's it. The second target is target 2. This one here, you should get it before 12 o'clock. And then it was lunchtime. That's how it happened most of the time. As we see today, the target 3 is not that far from target 2. There is a possibility today, after we hit the target 2, there is a good chance we're gonna go to target 3. Target 3 is meant for the afternoon. Sometimes it can happen before 12 o'clock. As we see here, everything on the clock, guys. This is not potatoes peeling. This is trading. Now it's 10:22. And this is very important to keep your eye on the watch when you are trading. We hit the target one, profit taking, pulling back, normal movement. There is no surprise in here. They are going to push it to target two. I don't know what they have in their head. And then at my once we hit target two, maybe they're gonna push it to target three. I don't know, but once, if they are gonna hit target two, depends on the timing. If this target two is gonna come somewhere around 11:30, I'm not interested on the rest. That means the party is over. So depends on the timing. Target one, target two, target three. At the moment, target one is taken. It's finished. Now they're gonna push it to target two, profit taking. The normal 8 or 9 out of 10. Listen to me carefully. 8 out of 10. Because there is nothing in the market day and night. There is a black, there is white, there is a gray. Normally, once you hit target two, the market stops, going back to target one, and stay for half an hour between target one and target two. For the last 15 years, it's the same procedure. Sometimes it goes to target three, very rare. Sometimes it don't. So what you are experiencing here on the ES, the market is going up on the pullback. There is a potential re-entry 44.8950, and the final re-entry is somewhere around 44.9575. So those the potential entries, those two right there, re-entry short. This movement here is not a reversal. This movement here is a profit taken. So now we understand that. So I don't have any bread with this auto trade, and I'm not going to interfere with this auto trade. I'm gonna leave it alone, trading, and then it's fine. And if I wanted to be aggressive, I can be aggressive. I can pull out, or I can dismiss the auto trade and take over by my hand and taking the trade manually. I can do that. But if I pull it back, there is a good potential to drop this market farther down. But if you are pleased with your results, leave it alone. A day like today, you don't need to interfere with the auto trade. It's working automatically. If we look at this market, today was at the NASDAQ a little bit off. But if we look at this market, immediately you can see that the market is in sequence. The ES to the short side, NASDAQ to the short side, YM to the short side. I prefer the 30-year Treasury bond go the opposite direction. But if we look on the ES already hit the target, NASDAQ, I don't know if it hit the target. YM, it hit the target. So now what we are doing, we are going back to those level here. This is the first one. This is the second one. And probably we're going to be dropping to the target 2, profit taking, and then by then it will be around 11:30. This is a normal behave on a Friday. So because we sit behind the screen, not occupied by zeros and numbers and P&Ls, by using our time monitoring the market a little bit, you build the knowledge what the probability of today is going to happen. So we're going to keep our eye on it to see if it's going to be like any other Friday. But this is a normal behave on the ES, and this is the normal pattern. I don't believe in trading with pattern. What happened yesterday, because I don't like to use this word pattern. What happened yesterday is not going to happen today. What happened today is not going to happen on Monday. I don't believe in pattern, which you see a lot of people in Bitcoin, they go on 1 year cycle, 4 year cycle, 6 month cycle, because he's looking for an answer. Then he starts playing with time frame, and then until he get what he wanted to say, because you can play with the chart, you can take it from 1 minute to 30 minutes to 1 day to 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get what you're looking for. So if we want to say, is the ES long or short as we speak right now, I have to ask you what time frame you are trading. Because if you are trading the 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, the probability is short. Now, if we are using a daily chart, it could be long on a daily chart. So when you see a guy, and this is really sad, when a guy said he's expecting the ES, as an example, to be on 4480 next week, which you see those kids in the Bitcoins do that a lot. What time frame you are using? You know, and why you are so sure your time frame works with that instrument? Maybe it was working last week on 240 minutes or on 4 hours. But maybe this week is on a daily chart. Maybe next week on 30 minutes. So, you know, so you cannot take somebody else's number and translate it to your numbers. And as we see here, now we're going to extend this one a little bit because there is more bread. As you see what happened on the ES, exactly what we have said. Now, if we want to look at target 2 is 4475, and I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave those two trades right there, 4475. And look what happened. It's coming to target 2. We predicted it's going to go short. And then after we hit target 2, plus minus 1 bar, profit taking is going to go. Where is going to go? It's going to go to target 1. And then it's going to retest and drive you crazy. It's going to stay between target 1 and look at this. Look at this, baby. Look. Look. There we go. Welcome to trading, folks. Look at it. Welcome to trading. Look at it. Look. Look. Look where I closed that auto trade. And I know there is a probability to go to target 3. And look how I closed this trade on the auto trade. We maximize it to 3,200. What will happen right now on the ES, folks? It's going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive you banana, going from target 2 to target 1, back and forth. If those guys decided to push the market further, it will be no longer than target 3 today. But I closed it. This is it. I'm happy with it. I'm done. You know, and don't count on it. It's going to hit target 3 immediately. No. It's gonna take you on a circle. They're gonna have fun with you, and then they will take it down to target 3, or it's gonna go to target 1. Now it is a fun time to play with those amateur traders. This is a fun time to just make everyone sweat. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shut up, and I'm gonna want you to watch this trick, what they do to those poor guy. And then we have a guy, I want to make money. Yeah. You want to learn? No, I don't have time to learn. Okay. So what you want me to do? Dance for you? So here it is. Welcome to trading. I cannot say anything anymore about this. If you notice, there is a reversal. Now probably it's going to go to target 1, and from target 1 it's going to go back to target 2. It's going to drive you crazy. Watch it. Fast you see it belt. And now you're going to have a lot of amateur trading. They're going to start losing their pants. And they think there is something wrong with the auto trade. Here is what it is. They don't understand. They're flying this airplane. They don't understand where's the problem. And they think they are losing now money. They're going to start losing money. No matter what he's doing. Renko bar, banana bar, I don't care. He's going to lose. And now he's going to look at his auto trade. What I'm doing wrong. You're not doing wrong. You're not looking at the problem. Your airplane is running out of fuel, and you're looking at the cruise control. You are looking at the autopilot. And here it is. Welcome to trading. Coming to target 1, going back, and it's going to drive you banana. It's not just going to drive you banana, it's going to ruin your weekend. On a normal day like this, when I see that, if I don't have support, and if I don't have to deal with people and customers and new customers, when I see that, normally, I close my computer and my weekend started right now at 10:35 a.m. I'm done. Because what you see here is nothing but just dragging time. There is no more profit to be taken. Elvis left the building. It's finished. The party is over. So if I don't have responsibility to the clients and people and all this, if I was I really miss to be alone. On a day like this, my weekend started right now at 10:35. I'm done. And you took all the crumbs off the table and you left those losers, beginner, in the market, struggling, aggravating, losing money, and that's their problem. They still believe they can get away with it with no education until they run out of money. So here it is, my friend. And let me show you the ES9 range is still trading. The ES9 range is on 3,000. We already made 3,000 on the TI7. And the CL we have is on a $560. And all of them, those are time frame. That's why they still kicking. And here it is, the CL, which is about to close probably. And the gold is still on $280. It's not really going anywhere. 340. I'm gonna leave this ES open for you to see how they've been playing you. You will see how they are playing you, my friend. The next generation is already finished. Long time ago. Okay. So we still have Look at this. Look, look, look. Can you imagine how many people getting lost in here? Look, what did we say? Gentlemen, welcome to trading. That's all what I can say. So, you see how they are playing you? You see why you need to be educated. Do you think you're going to make money in here? That is power. It's not your money, it's the power. It's your knowledge. How much I need money to auto trade? I don't know. How high can you jump? You know, try. Go to on top of the building and jump and see if you can land on your feet or not. I'm not your mother. So, and welcome to trading, folks. Here it is. Now it's going to stay for half an hour. Maybe that will drag it to target 3 after half an hour. Or maybe they're going to keep you running like this from now to 12 o'clock. I'm going to keep my mouth shut, and I want you to concentrate on the ES. Because once you know how the ES move, you know how the NASDAQ, the ES is the oxygen for the whole market, not just NASDAQ and Dow Jones. The ES is the oxygen for your money, your P&L, your life. It is. Whether you like it or not, who cares? Is reality. So, you know how the ES move, you're going to go somewhere with this market. You just want to hide behind an auto trade, it's a matter of time before you're going to be out of game. You have to understand how the ES work. Once you understand how the ES work, you can tangle with the NASDAQ, YM, CL, anything you want. You can tangle with it. DAX, you can go head to head with the DAX. If you don't understand the ES, you will never be able to trade the DAX. Never. I don't care how much money you spend on an auto trade, you will never able to get up with the DAX and go on. I don't care if you use my system or somebody else's banana system. You're gonna crash it. You're gonna crash it. As we see here from the when we have said until now, nothing happened. Nothing will happen. If those guys, those market movers, decide to take you to target 3, they're going to do the same maneuver from target 3 to target 2, from target 2 to target 3. And that does not make money in any auto trade. Again, that does not make money in any auto trade. An auto trade requires a highway, like here. Require a freeway, require a highway. You put in auto trade in a small streets, it get lost. This is when the market is trending, an auto trade can print money. Any kind of auto trade can print money. When the market gets stuck, auto trades, you cannot fly in F-16 between buildings. I don't care how good you are, you cannot make a 90 turn. So an F-16 needs a freeway. It needs an empty sky. It needs to fly fast. And when you go into the small streets, auto trades do not work. And when the market is going sideways between two support and resistance, there is nothing wrong with your auto trade. You have an engine problem and you're looking at something else. You're not looking at the problem. You keep looking at the auto trade to see why you are not making money, but you're not looking why you're not making money. You're just looking at P&L. And this is 90% of auto traders. It's not just one person, pinpoint one person. No, because they don't understand why I'm not making money today. Just this auto trade was making 2,000 yesterday, and today I'm losing 2,000. Why? It's a piece of crap. It's not stable. No, because you're not looking here. And you don't put a ranker bar to evaluate the market You put 1 minute because you are a day trader. You're not a financial institutional using 15 and 30 minutes. You are a day trader. You want the action right now, what's going on. And the only time can be revealed when you are using a 1 minute because you have to make a decision in a split second. After they've been milking those traders for half an hour, they might drop it to the target 3, and then they're going to do the same maneuver again between target 3 and target 2. Guess what? 90% of NinjaTrader vendors, they don't even know those numbers exist. They don't. They don't know what it is. They are good salesmen, but they don't know what is this. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, and you keep looking at it, and now you understand where the ES is going. Try to figure out how to manage whatever auto trade you have under your sleeves. And I'll go for a break. For the Nasdaq trader, you're not on a reversal mode. You are on a pullback re-entry on a sim. It's right there, right now. You have a re-entry sim. We're not your financial advisor. This is not the trading room. It's right there. This is a re-entry short. Another one, a re-entry short, is right there, 15602. This is a re-entry short too. So there is two places you can put a bet on a sim. One short here and one short here. One contract here. One contract here on a sim. You're not responsible for your trade. Yes, we explained half an hour what's going on. It's not gonna do anything. Look at this. Look, look, look. We called it ahead of time. You see? We called it ahead of time. Once the target 3 is done, look at this. What time is it right now? It's right on the clock. Look. It was a short. And now the Nasdaq is going to do the same maneuver here, which might take the ES couple bars down. But there we go. It's the same story here on the Nasdaq. The main thing is the ES. And there we go. We started today at 10 o'clock. We told you exactly where is going to be short on the ES. We told you where is going to be profit taken on the ES. And we told you we planned it all before it happened at 10 o'clock when we started this video. And that's exactly what happened. That it is the power of trading. When you have this knowledge, you can put it to work with the auto trade. And this is where the combination of knowledge and management, you will have success. It's they're all connected. They're all connected. So the one, I don't know what it is. Look at this. The one we manage and we close manually on that one here. If you go back to this video, on this one here, we managed on the target 2, we closed it on target 2. Look at this. What did you miss? What did you miss? Nothing. Couple bars on top, couple bars on bottom. Nobody can pinpoint to the tick, but this is the closest you can get estimation where can be maximize your profit. The difference between this one, 3,200, and this one was a 3,000. This one was left alone to the auto trade to close it. This one, knowledge, can give you extra $1,000. Extra $1,000 a day, that's $300,000 a year. $200 a day, that's $50,000 a year. You lose $200 a day, that's $50,000 a year. You make $200 a day with knowledge, that's $50,000 a year. The performance is on the trader, on the driver, not the auto trade. We can go ahead and optimize, and we can say, okay, this auto trade have profit factor $1 million on a Renko bar. Okay, go ahead and put it to work. You don't see none of it. Optimization is one story. It's a good sell point. It's a good marketing point. Especially if you use Renko bar. Looks perfect. It's a good pitch for sell. The 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minutes is reality. Optimization, it gives you the idea that what is the best trailing stop, what is the best target. If let's say you are using 3 minute or 1 minute, if you are using an auto trade, can optimize it, snapshot, and it can give you where you are on that auto trade. Optimization is not going to tell you on a Friday at 10:59 you are jammed between target 2 and target 3. It's not going to tell you that. It don't know that. So from when we hit the target 2, which it was 10:31, until now, the ES has no movement. Just bear with me. How many people are trading ES today? From China to Europe to USA to Australia. How many people are trading ES live and not aware they are in trouble as we speak with the ES? If you calculate the amount of money is losing by not knowing that little piece right there, your head can spin the amount of money people are losing money right now on the ES. Auto trading or non-auto trading, because the market is not going anywhere, they are losing money. When you see the auto trade or you see the market going back and forth between that line here, 4472 and 4481, it's like a pinball. A ball got stuck in a small tunnel, cannot get out. Profit taking, and maybe now it is done, is a history. There is no more bread on the table to take. There is not even a crumbs to take ticks off the table anymore. And now you are at the mercy of those guys when they come back from lunch. If they want to drag this market further down, which I doubt it, or they're going to take it all the way up again to the 44.98. You will cross that bridge when you get there. At the moment, here is a nightmare. And whoever traded early in the morning on the ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, made money. If they are not aware of this and they're gonna right click on the auto trade and reload it again to go for one more round right now, they're gonna give up all their profit, because now it is a bad news. So what we're trying to explain to you, what we are trying to explain to you, that you cannot auto trade day and night. There's a new market analyzer. We cannot send it out, Ramesh, right now. We are testing it. And the numbers are different than yours, absolutely. And so we are testing it. Ramesh said he did a 3 trade based on a new one. All are hit. What a new one? Is it the auto trade or your market analyzer? What you did? Let me know. We are testing also the Bitcoin on this market analyzer. If you go back on this video last Friday, hold on. Let me show you something else. If you go back on this video last Friday, here on a YouTube, you go back to last Friday. When it's ready, Ramesh. Don't bull me. On the last Friday, we called the Bitcoin for you on 52 level. On Friday, go back to this video. At the end of the video, I covered the Bitcoin. And we told you on the weekend, this is the level for the Bitcoin. There is some people has responded on that, and they took some profit out, and some people did not. And then from last Friday until today, if you notice, now it is a break in the last support area. Of course, now when it is gonna go down, it's gonna generate where is the support area. On those cases, what I was talking about, I mean, I'm not trying to show you how to trade Bitcoin. I'm trying to show you when you are a trader, you can trade euro dollar, you can trade Forex, you can trade future, you can trade anything. It's not, a trader is a trader, you know. A trader is not, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm scared from the ES, you know. When you grow up, come back and trade anything. So what we are trying to tell you, like, is if it's the ES short or long, is what kind of time frame you are using. This one here, I use a daily chart to look at the euro dollar. If you go back to this video, we also called the euro dollar because I don't trade Japanese yen and Aussie dollar. I don't know anything about Japanese. You know, I don't know anything about their food. Culture, I don't know. I have no integration. I don't understand the Japanese yen. I'm not going to mess with something I don't understand. But I understand euro dollar. 3 weeks ago, in the public here, I told you I'm going to secure myself on a euro dollar, and I did, heavily. And then not just on the trade, even real money, we transferred euro to dollar. Not just trading, also in physical money. And I don't mind to show it to my traders in the webinar. But if we look at the euro dollar right now, it's 118.4. I position myself much less than that. Go back to this video. And my target is 124, 125 on that one. To trade the Forex, you should not be day trading Forex. You're going to be hammered. On the future market, you can day trade, but on the Forex, you can't. Thanks to all those brokers. They are really crazy brokers. Anyway, trading the Forex on a daily basis is not your business. Guaranteed. Buying Forex and hold on to it. The reason is because there is a split on the Forex. You have half of the equation where people are trading Forex based on fundamental. And the other half, they are trading based on technical. And the same thing happening right now with the Bitcoin. A kid can come in and say the Bitcoin is going $1 million. How would you know? You were born yesterday. You know, you just popped out of your mother And now you want to tell me that the Bitcoin, I don't know, maybe it's going to go to zero after 1 year. I don't know. I'll take a day at a time. Don't tell me what is, I mean, how would you know? How would you know where's the ES is going? They use 4 months, 4 years pattern and all this, and it's going. And this guy said this, and this one got. I mean, yeah, but this is noises. This is noises. You stay technical. With the Forex, most of the people on the Forex, most of them, they in Europe and Russia, Europe, this is more Forex traders than future traders. On top of that, they use a second-hand platform, MT4 or MT5. It is something that is good, but I personally would not day trade on an MT4 and put my lively account in there. And with the Forex, those guys, and there is a million auto trades, there is a million indicators, and they all didn't succeed. And the MT4 has been even before Ninja Trader, and all those indicators, all those robots, all those crap, you can download million systems for free, and none of them work on MT4. And the reason is you are digging in the wrong place. If you wanted to trade and be consistent on the Forex, you should not be day trading. Like what I do, I hold position. The only thing I know is euro dollar, because I am in Europe, and I am in USA. I know both of culture, economic, all this. I know both of them. They're both home for me. So when I trade the euro dollar, I hold position, can take 2 months, 3 months, and then I'll dump it all in once, and then till the other cycle come in, and then I will make a decision if I want to go short or long. And that is, I use on the Forex daily chart, and then I use 240 minutes to pinpoint where I need to enter, and then I start putting them in pieces, 10% or 15%, 25%, and then most of the time I go 25%, and then I add 25%, then I add 25%, and add 25. Sometimes I add 25 and 25, and it goes to my direction, and I never had time to fill up the other 50%, but I will never add on a position, never. If the market going the opposite of my position, I will add. But if because here it is, if you're buying a bag of potato for $5, and now it's $6, and you get buy another bag of potato for $6, now your price is $5.50. It's not $5 anymore. So you're cutting off your profit. But if you buy the bag of potato for $5, and after 30 days, there is the price of the bag potato for $4, you buy another bag. Now your price is $4.50. So that is easier to get out of 2 bags of potatoes than 1 bag of potato. And this is the strategy I use for the stocks as well. So this is I stay technical on the euro dollar, and with the Bitcoin, I stay technical. I never read a tweet. I never read news on that. We have some people, we help them, and they have millions of dollars on the cryptocurrency. We get paid for it, of course, not for free. But we stay consistent on the Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrency on the technical side. So when we called it on a Friday to get out on 52 level, some did. So right now, let's say if we are on this position right now, I don't have any level in here. What I will do, I will go ahead and first try to go on 30 minutes to get a general idea. And this is not just about Bitcoin, it's about anything. I don't see anything right now. Then I will go on the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour. Then I will go on the 15 minutes if I wanted to take a position for today. Now I understand the direction of this market. I understand the resistance. And then I will go ahead and test the 10 minutes to find some kind of levels. And I don't see anything will hold right now on the Bitcoin. This means the fall on this one here is a free fall for this weekend. I don't know where it's gonna catch, but the only thing I can see for the immediate response, I don't see anything right now for an immediate response. I don't see anything. So what I will do, I'll keep it on the daily chart. And I'll wait till the system send a new support level. Once I get the support level somewhere, it could be somewhere around 42 level. And if we look at the 42 level here, 42,841 is in line all the way to here. Then you have 37, this is the second step. So right now, what you do, you just zero in on a target, whether you want to take a profit or you want to get in. You zero on, and then you study it. This is for a long-term trading. And then once we see there is some kind of support area in here, you bring your truck and you start filling it up with the crypto. And you close your computer. You don't look at it. And you turn off your Twitter. You turn off all this garbage news. And you hold on to it for a couple of 3 months and you cash in. That's it. You have to be man about it. And don't go ahead and put all your saving account on the crypto. Could go to zero tomorrow, or it can go to $1 million tomorrow. So this is how, if we wanted to study, I have a different chart, but no, I'm not gonna. If we want to study the euro dollar as an example, the first things you look, because you see, we have a guy calling me a couple of weeks ago. He want to scalp the Forex. Oh my God. And I didn't know if I wanted to cry or laugh. You don't scalp Forex. You do not scalp Forex. And that tells you exactly what kind of person he is. He's an amateur trader, heading for disaster. And some of them, they don't take it easily when you try to give the guy advice. When anyone calling me, I don't try to sell him anything. I tell him, how much you know? What do you think if you're going to trade? How much you think you're going to be making? And then they start talking, and then, you just don't want to deal with this guy. I don't have time for it. Now, if you want to analyze with the euro dollar, if we look at the euro dollar, I don't want to hear the news. I don't want to hear a kid on an internet telling me what to do. I got my own brain. Why you think he is smarter than you? Maybe he's retarded. Why you think he's smarter than you? Why you need to follow somebody you don't know where he's from on the net? You don't know if he's retarded or smart. Just because he know how to open his mouth does not mean he's a clever guy. And if we look at this picture here on the euro dollar, I have positioned myself way below 117. And if we look at this picture here, you can see where is the support. It was 118. 0.08. It's right there. You see? So, which I did on Monday. Monday? Let me see. Yes, on Monday. I positioned myself also one more. Anyway, and I'm so glad it was done on Monday. And if you want to, for those our members, I'll show you that on Monday webinars. I'll show you. Not to just trade in a real physical money, also transferred to euro, and large amounts. The reason is because I'm not willing to sell tomorrow, you know. So I position myself in different levels from here to here to here. I'm done with the euro dollar. I'm not going to add anymore. But if you are trading the euro dollar from 118.09, my target is start with 120, start end loading 25 to 30%. My main target is 125. It can take after New Year Eve. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not holding a bag over my shoulder and I'm getting tired of it. You know, putting the money in the bank and eat up by inflation. You put it to work, you know. And now when I'm looking at this, the first target, I start unloading around 120. It can happen in 1 week. It can happen next year. I care less. And I look at it once in a while. I don't look at it every day. And I start putting my position. I never, on the longer investment, look at the chart on a daily basis. On this condition right now, what I see, probably another week or two, I will start putting in order and I forget about it. That's it. Why? Here's the secret with the Forex. I'm not over-merging myself, and I already position myself at those level here, and I already position myself in those areas as well, and here, and start unloading at 120. When it happen, it happen. When it not happen, it's not gonna happen. You know, if the dollar euro gonna go below the level, if you go back to the videos, I gave warning to this 3 weeks ago, and here on the YouTube, I give warning to everyone about that. Even if the euro dollar dropped to 115, I care less. I'll hold it till the next year. Why? It's not costing me money. I'm not over-merging myself. I'm not tight on a stop loss between euro dollars because I understand euro dollar. Now, would I do this on a Japanese yen? I don't know anything about Japanese. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I can. I need to learn it. It's going to take me 1 week to study it, study the movement of the market, and then I'll tangle with it. No problem, because I have the basic. So for me, I understand the how elastic is the euro dollar, so I can tangle with that, and I can hold position for a long time. If you take a guy like me, can go 3 months on one position. Sometimes it can go 2 weeks, 3 months, 1 year. And if you take another guy, claim he's a brilliant trader with Forex, if you count how much he put hours on a day trading and how much risk he took, the probability he will never make more money than what I have done. This is the first things out of the top. The second things, he wasting a lot of money with commission, tangling with those brokers, and most likely he's gonna lose his money because if he's day trading. So the secret with the Forex, you can run 20 circles a day, or you can make one big circle once every 3 months, and the results are much more effective, and you don't have to sit behind a computer for a long time. So the trading is what you are, who you are, your knowledge is, and then you attack the market the way you don't need a jerk somewhere telling you when to buy and when to sell. And absolutely, you don't need to pay me or pay anyone to call a trade for you, and you don't need to use dead money for something you don't need, because that guy is not smarter than you guys. That guy is not, you know. Because you've been misleaded in the trading between motions, and they try to take you away from the technical side, and they try to tell you optimize, do profit factor, they tell you day trade, because they're trying to avoid this this mystery about the trading, because they cannot tangle it. Most of them, they cannot tangle trading. They don't understand the technical, how on each instrument, how you need to approach. With the future trading, you can do day trading, and you can be good at it, whether you are auto trading or a manual trading. In the Forex, you are a dead meat. Before you were born, you are a dead meat if you want to day trade Forex. And that is guaranteed. You are a dead meat. So when I have a gentleman call at me and he want to use the scalper to trade Forex, what he wants to do, he want to put an elephant in a bird cage. And how are you going to let this guy fly? He will not fly. He's a dead meat already before he was born. So this is something for a guy if have an extra money. This is a very good opportunity to lay your money, $5,000, $10,000, stand, put them in the bank, eat up by inflation, put it, sleep on it. You don't need to day trade. Don't do that. Put your target 120 and go to sleep for 3 months. Go enjoy your family. You're not putting them on your shoulder every day, going up the stairs and downstairs. It's easy money. So also the same, there is also a way to tangle the stocks, but I'm not going to do this on the live YouTube, but there is a lot of secrets in the stocks, and you can come every evening on the stocks, use 1 hour on the stock, and go play golf the rest of the day, if you know what you're doing. And there is a lot of secrets in the stocks, and I'm not going to give that away to the public. It took me years to learn it. So back then, I knew every level on the stocks, every level from IBM to Motorola to I can trade it out of my mobile phone because I know where is the support resistant. I don't need it. One of the things is also on the trading the stock. When everybody buying, I'm selling. When everybody's selling, I'm buying. You know, I don't. The only time I figure out how to make money in the stocks when I turn off the television, and I didn't listen to this crap. You know, and it happened to be right now on the internet. There is a lot of crap on the internet. You don't know what is real. You know, I can make Tom an angel and I can make him devil on the internet. You can make me an angel or you can make me devil on the internet. So the internet is half of it is misguided, you know. And with the stocks are easy to trade. It takes half an hour every morning, every evening, and you don't need to study the stocks. There is one way. You can. I was the first one cold short on the Apple, you know, and I don't trade apples anymore. I'm out of it. I find another pattern, but we used to trade a lot on the stock. But the stocks require a lot of money, So for this one here is a free fall. If this bar close below that line, is a free fall. And the system here is a very good help. The system here was very good help. He had a signal short on the 52 level. Then he had a buy signal, and now he have a sell signal and they're all based on one coin, all of them. Ethereum is based on one coin, and the Ethereum it was on called the trade sell at 34.28. So our system is a huge, but you need to learn how to use it, and 15 years of development, you're not gonna able to trash that. No matter how you say it, how you put it, you're not able to trash that. The reality is there. And again, to Mr. Uncle ES here, if you go back to the video today, we draw what is going to happen. And look, gentlemen, look. Go back to this video from 10 o'clock. We told you what is going to happen to 12 o'clock. And now it's going to the target 3. What in the name of God, your auto trade, your knowledge has to do with that, with this ES? Nothing. You just did not know. Because you were told to look at the profit factor and you'll be fine. That's what you were told on the YouTube, on a commercial. You just go ahead, optimize the auto trade, you should be fine, and jump. You jump and you find out nobody is there. Here it is, gentlemen, 11:30, the train right on time. That's why I lose interest when I'm talking to somebody on the telephone. When I see this guy is somewhere out of the planet, I lose interest. I don't feel like I want to deal with those people anymore, because what those guys do, you bring a guy like this, he's not gonna say after 6 months, I didn't want to learn. He's going to say, Sam ruined me. So I prefer this guy not to purchase, to go away, really, honestly. I don't feel like I want to mess with these people anymore. So he is more expensive than his lousy 5,000, because that guy can do more damage than his lousy 5,000. If I'm left alone, I can do this 5,000 alone without him. So this guy is more expensive to come and bring him on the group. And he thinks he's gonna fly like this guy. He wanna scalp Forex. Does your scalper work on Forex? Which it was the same week, I was covering that 3 weeks ago, that you cannot scalp Forex. You have to hold position for a couple months sometimes. You wanna scalp Forex? Good luck. The problem with the Forex, you're going to be eaten by those brokers. Not every broker with Forex is just as nice as NinjaTrader platform. There is some traders I know from different countries, they made money in the Forex by accident. The brokers would not give them the money. We have a few accidents happen that the brokers refuse to give money, release their accounts, and it's not small money, it's a big money. I know some traders, they nailed it, they hold for a couple of 3 months, they nailed it. They overmerged themselves, suicide trades, and they made a tons of money. When they tried to get their money out, they blocked their accounts. So not every broker, Forex broker, that's why you see most of the Forex brokers, they live in USA, because the USA has been hard on the Forex traders. And that's why you find them in Europe and Eastern Bloc. So that's why you see the Americans are more into the stocks, options, and futures, where you see the Europeans are more into Forex and MT4 and disaster trading. The smart ones, of course, like the Germans and all this, they understand, they can see this difference between the Forex and the future. There is a good size of traders with futures as an individual traders, and mainly in Germany and Holland, and then England, they are great traders. England, they trade everything. They can trade your cow. They can trade your wheels. They can trade anything, those Brits. They've been around for many years. They're good. And mainly those countries, Holland, Germany, Belgium, some of them, and Spain a little bit, French, mystery. The French people always mystery. And they live on a different planet. And then nothing bad is good, but they are different, you know. And then you got good size in Italy. Some places in Italy, they're good. You have Malta, was good, and Malta is good. Some of them are very good, Malta, and I met some of them when I was there. So as we see right now, they still milking it between target 2 and target 3, and now you can 11:35, and by 12 o'clock, they either probably most likely is going to be the final nail in the coffin for the amateur trading for today. It will be the final nail in the coffin. So that's why I said yesterday, those traders, they come when the markets open on Friday. Most of them, they lose money and then they go away. And with the big boys, they've been around for many years, they come fresh around 1:30 in the afternoon, and they start either day trading, taking position, or they start auto trading, because around 1:30 in the afternoon, those noises goes away with their tails between their legs. They go away, those small noises, and then those guys, they've been around for many years, they start picking up the trades around 1:30 in the afternoon, because mainly on a Friday, I cannot say there is nothing in the market all the time. Most of the time, the market take one direction, either short or long, on Friday after 1:30. So it is a perfect timing for auto trade on a Friday, 1:30. Perfect time. Suicide if you don't know what you're doing, auto trading on a Friday morning at 9:30. Suicide if you don't know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you can get your bread within half an hour on a Friday and call it off. You just bang on this market, you turn off your computer, and you say, what the hell with it? My weekend gonna start at 10:30 morning. You're done. You put your family in the car and go away. That's what you need to do. That's when it pays off. Your hard work and your aggravation many years, that's when it starts paying off. And all those guys, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm not making money, I don't want to learn, I'm too busy, I was abused when I was a child, I cannot push the button on an auto trade. I had a guy, he said he was abused when he was a kid, he cannot push the buttons on an auto trade. I said, what are you doing here? So, yeah, I mean, if you had a rough life, welcome to trading, you're going to have a double rough life, so... this is for mature people, not the kids, anyway. So All this is, year after year, day after day, you just get tired of it. You keep telling this guy, go left, and he keep going right. You go left, you keep, then you say, okay, go right, and get rid of him, finish him, done, it's over, If he cannot respond, you tell your kid, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And he just keeps going to the opposite. Then you say, okay, go put your hands in the fire. Go ahead. So as we see here right now, guys, the market is not doing anything, and we know we're sitting bubbling now for over an hour. If we look at this picture, a bigger picture on the 1 minute, if you look at the 447225, that was the line between target 2 and target 3, and now it is 1139. They yanked you, they destroy you here between target 1 and 2, and your final touch, the train is right on time. The final touch, it will be a little touch on target 3 because it's lunchtime. Has nothing to do with your platform, has nothing to do with Sam, has nothing to do with your optimization, has nothing to do with your nothing. But this is the way it is, this market. And I'm going to hang around until this target 3 hit. And you can see how you've been fooled by those people. Gentlemen, you have no inventory. You've been fooled by the same market movers, the same guys. You are renting out the ES, and you are delivering the ES to them at the end of the day. You have no inventory. You have no power to move this market. I cannot move the market for you. Your auto trade will not move the market for you. The same guy is making moves in the market. You are renting from him the ES, and you're giving it back to him at the end of the day. And when you want to be stubborn and you don't want to respond, or you don't want to learn, you're just a beautiful meat for those people, not for me. So you are a very sweet potato for them, So if I was you, I would change your attitude and say, I'm going to learn, and I'm not going to be sweet potato for those guys. That's it. I'm going to take money out of those guys. We cannot beat them. We have to join them. I'm talking about myself. I don't want to insult anyone. It's just a big elephant and a flea on his back trying to go to the same direction. I'm talking about myself. I'm not insulting anyone. So you cannot beat those guys. They are powerful. But you have to understand what they are doing. If you cannot beat them, join them. And the only way you can join them is to understand what is the tricks in the market. Not your auto trade, not my auto trade, not your indicator, not my indicator, not me. I have no rules. The market don't care about my rules. Not your rules, not somebody else's rules. Wake up to reality, learn it, learn the trick in there, and be a man with it, But to fool yourself and easy pop dollar is not going to happen, guaranteed. You're going to stay here many years. You're not going to go anywhere. We have seen it for the last 15 years. We never seen any success. You cannot see a guy, you don't see an elephant flying, and you're not going to see an elephant flying. A guy don't have education, a proper education, he's not going to fly in this market. He's going to collapse on his butt. And I'm going to stay for another 10, 15 minutes to prove my point. And I hope I can send this message to those beginners. Maybe now they can start open their eyes and push the brakes and not. The main thing here is not the main things. Stop using your real account. Maybe this is not a good to the broker's ears. Stop using your real money and sit down behind this desk and say, I'm going to kick butts, I want to learn it. That's what I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to pattern anyone, to buy anything, but to just lock your life account, put your head together, trying to see how you've been fooled in the market. You say they're not going to get any dollar out of me anymore. I want to beat them. I want to join them. That's what I'm expecting for everyone to do. And you don't want to listen. That's fine. It's your life. It's not mine anyway. I'm doing fine without you. Thank you. Um, so what I will do, I'm gonna stay for another half an hour, 15 minutes, to see the dead end for the ES and to prove my point on this. And I hope everyone has learned something today. That's all. Okay, I'll go for a break for 5 minutes. There we go, guys. There we go, guys. Right on time. What time is it right now? What time is it right now? 11:49. Burger time. Look at it. The train is right on time. I want to say thank you very much. It's going to go right on time before 12 o'clock, and it is finished. And I hope today how you see how trading is much bigger than what you're thinking, and how those bigger guys taking you for a spin, and they get feed out of amateur trading. They don't like me. They like a guy he wanted to scalp the Forex. He's a perfect customer. They want a guy, he want to make 2,000 today, 4,000 tomorrow, and he only have 2,000, and he's going to use an auto trade. He has no knowledge. That's a perfect customer, because they can kick him out within 30 days. They can take his account within 30 days. They don't want a guy like me. They cannot get bread out of me. And if we look right now, we are right on the train, right on time, 11:51, target 3, profit taken. How many miserable trader right now sitting, losing money on a Friday, ruin his weekend because of lack of knowledge? There we go, folks. Is this a magic or knowledge? We don't need a guy to come out at night and telling us how brilliant he is. Here is a short, here is a short, here. Any guy can see what happened today. Tell me what is going to happen now. Don't come out at night like a Dracula and tell me everything is fine. Show me your talent here, live. And then we talk. Don't hide under banana@gmail.com behind your computer, making noises, and you cannot show. I don't care if you like potatoes or hamburgers, but show your colors in the trading. I don't care if you have a blue eyes or a brown eyes. I don't care if you're from China or Jerusalem or USA. Show me what you have. Show me your talent to have respect. And now we delivered, and this is how you guys lose money. I want to wish everyone a happy holiday, and I hope we have prevented some of the traders to push the brakes today on the ES after what we have explained, how those guys take you for a ride. And there we go, folks. The train is right on time. Welcome to trading. Tell me one question to my traders. I don't care about the public. From when we closed that trade, what did we miss? Just one question. What did you miss after we closed that trade? And look what happened, gentlemen. Target 3. What time is it? What time is it? If this today's video does not bring or open an eye to some of the traders out there, I don't know who's out there, we don't collect email. If this message, he didn't get it, I strongly advise you to go ahead, cash in your money from your broker, put your family in Las Vegas, go to Las Vegas this weekend, put your money, you either come back rich or poor. But leave this business alone. You're not qualified. My system is not qualified for you either. So, right on time, 11:54, profit taken, live with it, you like it, you don't, is irrelevant. Folks, that it is a power of trading. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and we'll see our traders on Monday webinar, and we will be I want to go back and bang on my trader's head to go back and start trading and do the precision auto trade. And I'm not going to cover any other subject on Monday beside the precision auto trade. And I want everyone, again, we have done webinars on precision auto trade, and I want everyone, again, to go back on the precision auto trade because it's a good auto trade and start learning. And we are guiding you middle of the week here. We're telling you when to push your brakes. We're telling you when to stop. We're telling you what's going on. We are guiding you for free, and I see no reason why you can use in conjunction precision auto trade and what we do during the week on the YouTube. Plus, you have a private webinars on Mondays. So, welcome to trading. Target 3 hit is 11.55. It's done. The rest is rubbish. They took every crumb off the table. They didn't leave anything for you. They didn't even leave one tick for you. Poor guy. Yes, keep auto trading with the Ranko bar. Keep auto trading with the Ranko bar. Good for you. And, just buy a one-way ticket before you run out of money. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend.